Great pride and immense pleasure. I welcome you all to the roadshow. This event is about the roadshow of the upcoming 30th CII Partnership Summit 2025 being held in, the roadshow is here in Mumbai, this wonderful buzzing city, right here, the capital, financial capital for the country, to showcase the immense potential of Andhra Pradesh as a destination of investment and innovation, which is coming up in November to 14th and 15th. And today's gathering is a very important milestone as we move towards the grand summit that is scheduled in Visakhapatnam, where we will showcase the new growth story of Andhra Pradesh. And as you all know, Andhra Pradesh is rapidly emerging as one of India's most progressive and investor-friendly states. And I'm very happy and proud to tell you that under the visionary leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister Sri Nara Lokesh Garu, Andhra Pradesh has truly re-emerged as a beacon of progressive governance and investment-driven growth. And I have to tell you that his relentless pursuit for innovation, infrastructure, and institution building has positioned our state as a model for others to emulate across the country. Starting from Amravati, which is a greenfield capital city, to Quantum Valley and a slew of sector-specific industry policies that have been recently announced, his long-term vision continues to shape the state's development trajectory. And I have to also share with you that equally commendable is the diligent efforts of our beloved Hon'ble Minister Sri Nara Lokesh Garu, who has been very instrumental in bringing a wave of IT and technology investments into Visakhapatnam and across the state, of course, transforming it into one of India's most promising digital hubs. And I have to tell you that especially his initiatives like the WhatsApp governance platform with Meta, which delivers currently over 200 government services directly to citizens' phones, exemplifies the spirit of people-centric innovation. And there are not just governance reforms, I have to tell you, there are true redefinition of global or a digital public service delivery. And I'm sure, many of you, in fact, many of the leaders across the other states are looking to emulate these wonderful examples. These results are there for all of us to see, and today we are witnessing mega investments such as the upcoming gigawatt scale data centers near Vizag. We have heard about you all must have heard about the ArcelorMittal's integrated steel plant, which is a big investment, BPCL refinery project, and many more, and which collectively symbolizes the state's industrial resurgence. And these are complemented by massive infrastructure projects, new ports and airports, green energy clusters, logistics hubs, and smart industrial cities. They're turning truly Andhra Pradesh into one of the most attractive destinations for investors. And friends, it's a moment of immense pride for me to share that CII, in close collaboration with the government of Andhra Pradesh, has released the CII Task Force report on the Swarna Andhra Pradesh at 2047. And this visionary document lays out a comprehensive blueprint and a roadmap to transform Andhra Pradesh into a $2.4 trillion economy by 2047. And anchored in the principles of institutional reform and innovation, the report outlines actionable strategies across critical sectors, especially from advanced manufacturing and digital infrastructure to agriculture, tourism, renewable energy, and so on. And we believe that this framework not only aligns with India's Viksit Bharat vision, but also positions truly Andhra Pradesh as a front runner in driving India's growth story. And from an industry standpoint, Andhra Pradesh offers compelling opportunities across multiple sectors. The presence of dedicated industrial corridors, multimodal logistics parks, and plug-and-play industrial zones ensures that businesses can scale efficiently and operate with global competitiveness. One, in regard to advanced manufacturing, with dedicated industrial parks, AP is ideal for electronics, automotive, and engineering industries. Two, renewable energy, the state leads in solar and wind energy capacity, supporting India's clean energy goals. And I think AP is going to contribute almost 1/3 of these 500 odd gigawatt goals that the Honorable Prime Minister has set up. Three, in agri-tech and food processing, fertile land, we have agri-export zones and cold chain infrastructure, make AP a preferred destination for agri-businesses. Four, in digital infrastructure, and myself as a CEO of a technology firm, I can personally attest that the state's support for innovation, smart cities, and digital transformation is truly exceptional. 5, in the tourism and services sector, rich cultural heritage and scenic landscape positions AP in a rising hub for tourism and hospitality. And finally, of course, you listen from the Industry Secretary, Dr. Yuvraj, and Mr. Lokesh himself. There's many more coming up, and I will, save some of that for them to share. And they are very open to ideas. They're very, open to feedback. So finally, the state's emphasis on skilling, innovation, and institutional reform ensure that industry requirements are met with foresight and flexibility. And the presence of premier academic institutions, research centers, and a growing startup ecosystem further enhances the state attractiveness. While many states focus on ease of doing business, Andhra Pradesh has gone a step further by institutionalizing the speed of doing business. So this reflects the state's commitment to timely approvals, efficient clearances, and responsive administration, all of which are critical for investors seeking agility, predictability, and certainty. So I take this opportunity to invite industry leaders from Maharashtra and across India to explore Andhra Pradesh as a strategic partner for growth. And the upcoming 30th Partnership Summit, 30th CII Partnership Summit in Visakhapatnam on November 14th and 15th will be co-hosted by Government of Andhra Pradesh and will be a pivotal platform to engage with policymakers, investors, and global stakeholders. So, friends, let us collaborate to build a future-ready Andhra Pradesh, a state that not only welcomes investment, but co-creates value with its partners. So with this, I welcome you all once again and look forward to seeing you all during the upcoming Partnership Summit in November 14th, 15th. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Ganamani, for setting the tone for this evening. May I now invite Mr. Veer Advani, Deputy Chairman, CII Western Region, Chairman and Managing Director, Blue Star Limited, for his remarks.
Mr. Nara Lokesh, Hon'ble Minister for Human Resource Development, IT, Electronics and Communication, RTG, Government of Andhra Pradesh. Dr. N. Yuvraj, IAS Secretary to Government, Industries and Commerce, Government of Andhra Pradesh, and my CII colleagues on the dais. Good evening to all of you, distinguished guests, colleagues, industry leaders, and friends. So it truly is a privilege for me to be here with you this evening in Mumbai at this roadshow as we build momentum towards the 30th edition of the CII Partnership Summit 2025. We are honored by the gracious presence of the Honorable Minister. Sir, we are deeply appreciative of the Government of Andhra Pradesh's partnership in supporting and hosting this year's summit. Thank you for that. Andhra Pradesh, the sunrise state, has consistently set benchmarks in industrial growth, renewable energy, logistics, and agriculture. The state has emerged as a premier investment hub, guided by a clear industrial roadmap, streamlined approvals, and a strongly investor-friendly approach. Its leadership in renewable energy, semiconductors, electric mobility, air conditioning and heating, and AI-driven innovation makes it the most befitting host for this year's summit, centered on the theme, technology, trust, and trade, navigating the new geo-economic order. Over the past 3 decades, the CII Partnership Summit has built a proud legacy of convening heads of state, senior ministers, business leaders, and policy thinkers from across the globe. It has become a platform that not only shapes dialogue on trade and investment, but also fosters meaningful cooperation in a rapidly evolving global order. The summit provides us with an opportunity to showcase India's growth momentum while also setting the stage for deeper, more impactful partnerships with the world. Since its inception in 1995, the summit has had the privilege to host presidents of India, Poland, Portugal, Maldives, as well as prime ministers of India, Singapore, Canada, the UK, Italy, the Czech Republic, Malaysia, Hungary, etc., alongside business leaders, eminent think tanks, and academics. However, the Partnership Summit is not just about conversations, it is a catalyst for action. Distinguished global speakers will bring perspectives on pressing economic issues, providing a platform for thought leadership and high-level dialogue. Industry experts and leaders will come together to explore sector-specific opportunities and collaborative avenues across areas such as technology, infrastructure, sustainability, and innovation. Dedicated sessions will showcase the potential of individual nations, enabling participants to explore untapped opportunities for cooperation and collaboration. At the very heart of the summit is its ability to connect. B2B meetings, networking events, and roundtables will allow participants to forge valuable partnerships and identify new business opportunities. As industry leaders, policymakers, and innovators, we approach this summit with a shared purpose to harness opportunities, strengthen partnerships, and drive prosperity. On behalf of CII, I extend a warm welcome to each of you this evening. I look forward to the discussions lined up, and of course, we look forward to seeing everyone in this room at the Partnership Summit in Visakhapatnam in November. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Advani, for your remarks. We now have a short film on the Partnership Summit. Can we have the AV, please?
Powerful movement bringing industry, government and global partners onto one platform. In 1995, the Confederation of Indian Industry launched the Partnership Summit, a catalyst that turned intent into action and ambition into partnerships. From those early dialogues came real-world shifts. New markets opened, supply chains rewired, capital moved where ideas could scale. With each passing year, the summit widened its scope, from trade and investment to technology, sustainability, healthcare, skills and resilience. And now in 2025, the journey enters a new era. CII, in partnership with DPIIT, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, sets the global stage with Andhra Pradesh as host state under the theme Technology, Trust and Trade. With its strategic coastline that connects to the heart of Asia, Andhra Pradesh is fast emerging as India's growth engine. The state has earmarked 40,000 acres of land for industrial development, is poised to create 2 million jobs in the next 5 years, and aspires to be #1 in ease of doing business. Its focus sectors ranging from manufacturing, IT and electronics to renewable energy, agri-processing and logistics highlight a future full of opportunity. The sessions at the Partnership Summit will spotlight Andhra Pradesh's achievements and ambitions as it opens new doors for global collaboration. Over the years, more than a dozen world leaders have shaped dialogues and destiny here. This year, policy shapers, business titans and civil society voices convene under one roof to chart next-gen roadmaps across 7 pivotal tracks. For 3 decades, the Partnership Summit has reflected steady progress across trade, technology, sustainability and skills. In 2025, it continues that legacy-building, resilient, responsible growth for the world. Join the changemakers at CII Partnership Summit 2025, where partnerships power progress.
May I now invite Dr. N. Yuvraj, Secretary to Government Industries and Commerce, Government of Andhra Pradesh, for a presentation on opportunities in Andhra Pradesh.
So good evening to all of you. First of all, thanks to all the business community people and the industry people from Maharashtra and especially from Mumbai to come to this particular evening today to hear us. Thanks for that one. Hon'ble Minister Sri Nara Lokesh Garu, and also we have Mr. Veer Advani, Deputy Chairman CII Western Region and also CMD Blue Star, and also Mr. Vinayak Pai, Chairman CII Maharashtra State of Council, because they are the host state. And I also have Mr. Murali Krishna Kandamneni, who is from CII Andhra Pradesh head, and also Mr. Vaishali Madam, and also all the organizers. So good evening to all. I'll take you through this presentation. I'll make it that it is not much boring also. From Mumbai, I'm taking you all to Andhra Pradesh, okay? So now this is the first one. So Andhra Pradesh, you may not know certain statistics. It is the 8th largest state. Okay, so even though it's a long one, it's the 8th largest state. And as on today, the economic landscape is in such a way that our manufacturing or the secondary sector is 23%, so it has a capacity to grow up to 30%. And also, in alignment with the Government of India, Union Government, which is talking about Vikshit Bharat, Andhra Pradesh also has its own vision for 2047, that is 100 years of independence, that is called Swarna Andhra. So one side, when country want to grow, state also want to contribute to its growth. So our major thing which I wanted to say here is we want to grow to 2.4 trillion economy and also to see that per capita income goes by $42,000, which is now less than $22,000. So towards the direction, we have an aspirational goals which were set up on all the sector, not only on the industry sector, including on the social sector, because our HRD minister is also here. So literacy also, we want to see that by 2047 entire country will achieve, and also our state will lead it also by 100%. And also on the status of renewable energy, where we wanted to increase the contribution up to 75%, which is around 30% as on now. So what we have identified the growth pillars for the Andhra Pradesh is to cover all the areas. So I am just going from the 1 to 7 in a clockwise manner. The policy framework, so for everything there should be an intent. So our intent are very clear. So we made our policy in such a way. I will list out the policy of the subsequent slides. What we want to do, where we want to reach, and how we want to reach also, and how we are going to be partner with people like you towards that particular journey. And also we wanted to see that logistics side. So our CM and also our council ministers of the view that presently in India, the logistic cost of operation is high. For example, you are doing a business of 100 rupees, your logistic cost is quite high. So it has to be reduced so that it become quite competitive also. So we have ports, we have airports, we have fishing harbors like any states, but we are also expanding because we have 1,000-kilometer line coastline. So for every 50 kilometer or every 100 kilometer, there will be one port or one fishing harbor. Fishing harbor also will have a land for marine processing and also for doing some small shipbuilding also. So we have the advantage of coast, which is a straight line, and we have a running parallel highway along the coast also. So which gives a connectivity also a proper things. And we have a economic corridor, like for entire country, Mumbai is the commercial capital. For Andhra Pradesh, we are also making to see that we have a 3 such economic corridor, Visakhapatnam, Amaravati and Tirupati. So we are doing our clustering of the industries around this particular region. And Amaravati capital, you get to know from the minister also, that we are able to see that this is becoming a new capital, because post-independence, there are only few capitals have been built up. For instance, 1947, because the states had like Chennai, Calcutta, Mumbai are the old capital which are already available. So new capitals are there, and this is the capital which is going to build up in this particular decade. So you'll be able to see that also. We are also focusing on the future ready workforce. That is more important. And luckily we have a very good population, work age population, and we are working very closely with the industry as far as developing the skilled manpower. Now, Jamal, we had a discussion with Mr. Veer Advani also, where our minister has offered that we have an ITI Polytechnic. We are ready to give the curriculum what the industry wants. So we are very ready to develop that future ready workforce. Quantum computing and deep tech is one of the core area where our CM is focusing, and it is going to be the next thing for the future, and also green energy, which will take in substance slide also. So what we have, I told all this slide covers. So we wanted to see that the product perfection happens. Today, if you are producing at 70% efficiency or 70% perfection, you have to do it on 100% so that you are able to do it. Speed of doing business is one thing which we don't only talk, we do also. And also I will show with an examples also. I told about the reduced cost of logistics and employment creation, which is very important for the country like India, where we have a huge population. Future ready technology we want to adopt, and at the same time circular economy. So like that one waste or the byproduct of one industry becomes raw material of another industry. So we want to integrate that in a proper manner. So we created these particular 24 thematic policies. So our policies are in place, guidelines are in place, these are being implemented. So I will list out something like aerospace, defense, food processing, leather and footwear, and sports, minor minerals, maritime, tourism, aviation. So you can tell, means whichever industry you are representing today, you can find a policy here. And also we have a cutting across MSME policy and integrated clean energy policy, which is cutting across or agnostic to all the sectors also we have in place. And also, like I'm going to sector wise now, as I told that in India, Western coast handle 60% of the maritime cargo and 40% by the eastern coast. Out of the 40%, 30% is dealt by Andhra Pradesh today, and we have a more future because after Gujarat we have more number of installed capacity of the ports. So it has more capacity, and we can reach to the Southeast Asia very quickly. So that is one way. So we wanted to make Andhra Pradesh as India's gateway to the east. So those who are in the port business or the port operations or the machine handling systems or whatever you are there, you have a better option or opportunities in Andhra Pradesh. We request you to come there, and also shipbuilding also. Shipbuilding and ship repairing also. We have a Government of India cluster. We had a recent MOU with the Government of India at Dugirajipatnam. Besides that one, we also have lot of space for the small people to come and develop their vessels also there. So this one, and luckily we have a 18-meter draft available in most of our ports. Like it is Kakinada, like it is Moolapeta, like it is Krishnapatnam. So, and also what are the new ports also, like Ramayapatnam. So we have a more, so big vessels, mother vessels can come there and get the business there. And on the aviation side, yes, today we have a little connectivity, but our vision is clear and strong, so that we can able to connect to the through air also. So our Honorable CM has a vision of creating. We have around 6 running airports now. We want to create another 7 airports, and mostly new one is going to come in our Amaravati new airport, where we wanted to have a better connectivity, or we want to make it a hub. Because we have an GMR airport which is going to become operational in another 6 months, that is June 2026, from Bhogapuram, that is Visakhapatnam. So more MRO facilities and other related facilities are going to come there. We have a separate 500 acres aviation city there. And we are also going to become a related universities also there, which I cover in subsequent slides. And also, as I told that, we are one of the state in the country has 12 industrial corridors, industrial corridors, famous one is Delhi-Mumbai industrial corridor. Like that, country has 12. Out of the 12, 3 are there in Andhra Pradesh. Vizag-Chennai, Hyderabad-Bangalore, and Chennai-Bangalore industrial corridors. And most of our industrial clusters are the lands are available along these corridors. Okay, where we want to have a prominent sector-specific clusters also. Like I have loaded here like iron and steel. So steel cluster is going to come in Anakapalli with ArcelorMittal, which is going to invest country's largest integrated steel factory there. It's going to be grounded shortly in another 1 month. So these are the opportunities for you people, okay, to explore and be partner in the growth story of the Andhra Pradesh. It can be aerospace, defense, space, food processing, pharma, biotech, medtech, logistics, green hydrogen, electronics, semiconductors, drones. So country's first drone city is going to come in Andhra Pradesh in Kurnool. It's a 300 acres park which may be laid a foundation stone in this month itself. Similarly, tourism have huge opportunities. So everybody knows because Maharashtra is, I think after Tamil Nadu, most of the devotees from Maharashtra reach Tirumala temple. We know most of Lord Balaji is very favorite to you. But besides religious tourism, we have a lot of other tourism as well in the state of Andhra Pradesh. So Amaravati, as I told you, it is a new capital. It's a green capital, greenfield capital. You have a lot of opportunities, and after the present government has come to power, the speed is increased, and a lot of areas are being opened up. It can be knowledge, it can be within the area also, within the capital city also, a lot of, besides realtors and the real estate, we have a lot of other sector specific growth also. Like within the Amaravati, we have around 200 acres health city, which is being created with the Government of India, so that people can come and start their hospitals also there. So like that we have huge opportunities in Amaravati. And green energy and green hydrogen is one area when the country is targeting to add 1600 megawatt by 2030. We have taken a target of 160 megawatt. Sorry, 120, this one. So we are going very fast, okay? And means Minister Sir will address in his address also, and not only the establishment of green energy like solar, wind or hybrid or PSP, also related downstream industries can also come there. Like we have a solar cell module manufacturing, integrated manufacturing also coming there. We already have some players, and Vari is also here in this meeting. We are in touch with them also. So we have a lot of people coming on this front as well. So tourism, I again told you. So we have also our CM has given a target of 50,000 keys in the next 4 years. Because the country requires, and also requires a lot of big conventions in the state, both in Amaravati as well as in Vizag and Tirupati. So those people who are there in this business, we have huge opportunities there. And IT, our minister is here, but Vizag, I worked there for 3.5 years as a district collector as well as an urban development authority. So it's a beautiful city. Okay, it is also like you are in western coast, it is in the eastern coast. You know, one trivia is that Eastern Ghats meet sea in Vizag, whereas Western Ghats doesn't meet anywhere the ocean. So it is very beautiful because you are having a mountains meeting the sea there. So that beautiful environment you can have this IT hub. We have very strong and vibrant IT policy. We have a lift policy. You get to know that some of the top IT companies like TCS and Cognizant have been given land at 99 paise. Whole land, 20 acres of block. So we have more opportunities for you in IT and GCC also. And as I told that we have 48 universities, 9 national institutions like IIM, ICER. So we can have a strong collaboration with the industry and academia and develop a future ready workforce. We also have Indian Institute of Petroleum and Energy, okay, which is there very 3 or 4 in the entire country. We have one in Vizag or Anakapalli, where you can go on making a strong academic interaction to create a future workshop also. And also the new thing from our side is a Ratan Tata Innovation Hub. So where what we have done is, like I showed in the right hand side, there is a corporate which is handling. For example, we have a center in Tirupati which is being handled by Adanis. So they will become the lead and they will put their innovation team there. They will be supported by local industries. So they will guide, because we have the entire MSME data which are given to them, they will guide the MSMEs and they will bring the capitals through venture capitals, and also through, they will create the fund of funds, and they will see that how we can able to develop the ecosystem there, both for the startups as well as for the MSMEs. So it is a unique model where including from the Tata Sons has taken the hub under Amaravati, and the spokes are being led by major industries like Jindal, Greenco and all. Okay, and we are the one state where governance we are doing, because if you go through the history, first time the present CM Nara Lokesh is the one who has brought this e-seva centers. So he brought one where you need not even go to government offices. You can go and pay all your fees in cash. I'm telling 30 years back. Now we got advanced today where through your WhatsApp, which you see every day morning, you can get all the government services, almost 700 services. So instead of getting a good morning from WhatsApp from friends, you will get the certificate from government department to your WhatsApp. So that's why we are doing also. Okay. And just with this side I'll complete. So what I told that, as I told, our LG Electronics team has met our minister, both the ministers, our minister as well as the industry ministers, and you don't believe, now the units got grounded by our IT minister in May. Within a short span, we saw 5,000 crore investment. It's an FDI investment, which we facilitated so smoothly. Not only this one, I have a number of examples, including ArcelorMittal. We can say anything also, but I just want to tell Premier Energy. We can go on listing, but I'm telling that one particular thing, how we not only talk about speed of doing business, we do. So only thing which you have to do is, please approach us with your intent. We'll convert it into a plan and implementation. So be assured. So we are getting the people like this so far. These are the list which we have started in last 11 months. So we request all of you here, please appraise your management. Please join us. Please register yourself in the CII Partnership Summit, which is going to happen on 14th and 15th November. We will see there. You will seeing is believing. You will see all similar people like you from across the globe who will be interested in Andhra Pradesh. And we request all of you to come there, enjoy our hospitality, and also become partner in our growth story by investing there. So prosperous future is assured for you. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Yuvraj, for a comprehensive showcase of the opportunities that Andhra Pradesh has to offer. It is an honor to have the Hon'ble Minister of Human Resources Development, IT, Electronics and Communication, Government of Andhra Pradesh, Mr. Nara Lokesh, in our midst here today. May I invite the Honorable Minister to address the gathering. Thank you.
To all the dignitaries on the dais, to CII, thank you for hosting a wonderful event. And to all the potential investors, thank you very much for taking time off for joining us and the delegation here. I think a lot has been spoken today by the leaders here. I think all of us can admit that Yuvraj sir did a good job in his presentation. And I just wanted to give you 3 reasons why you should consider Andhra Pradesh. The first one is we have a leadership with proven track record. That is our Chief Minister Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu garu. I mean, if you look at it, in his first 2 terms as the Chief Minister, he has built a new city called Cyberabad, which today is the powerhouse for the state of Telangana. In his 3rd term, he got Kia to a district which was one of the most backward districts in India, called Anantapur. And today he has almost tripled its per capita income. So I mean, we have a proven track record leadership that's here to deliver. Second is speed of doing business. We are a startup state with a lot of calmness and can-do attitude. We're willing to close. I mean, we have the agility of a startup and a discipline of a Fortune 500 company. And if you also look at it, once an investor commits to investing in Andhra Pradesh, once we shake hands, it's no longer your project, it is our project. We are in it together. We are partners together. And it's also very personal for all of us who are in it. So I'll give you a few examples at the speed at which we are actually doing things. First example is ArcelorMittal. It's going to be India's largest steel plant. And this project was closed over a Zoom call and a follow-up WhatsApp message. So we know Aditya Mittal, I heard that he's looking to invest in India. So I reached up to him over a Zoom call and he had 3 specific asks. And one of it had to do with getting a slurry pipeline from NMDC to get the raw material. And those 3 asks were confirmed next day morning. So I had a call at 6 p.m. IST. Next day morning, after speaking to our Honorable Chief Minister, I confirmed it over a WhatsApp message. And we finished environmental clearance. The hearing is done. We are going to lay foundation for it in November. So in less than 15 months, we grounded this project. And we have no MOU. We don't have any MOU with ArcelorMittal. And we got it done. Another example of it is Google. 14th of this month we are signing. It's going to be a 1 gigawatt data center coming in Visakhapatnam. And we worked with them to actually look at the changes in policies that we need to bring at the national level and at the state level. So if you look at Mr. Naidu's leadership, he's always known for creating cutting-edge policies that are in the interest of course, Andhra Pradesh and the nation at large. If you look at telecom deregulation, he played a very important role. Similarly, in attracting data center investments to the state of Andhra Pradesh and India, we actually worked with the federal government on looking at changes that are required in policies. And that is what steered Google to Visakhapatnam. SIFI has also made an announcement, 500 megawatts is coming to Visakhapatnam. We are getting 3 sea landing cables to Visakhapatnam, which will be double of the capacity that currently lands in Mumbai. So this is one example where speed of doing business is getting delivered. The other great example is Reliance Industries doing their compressed biogas projects and their CBG projects. So we are taking land that is not useful for anything else, even for agriculture, and we're growing Napier grass. And we're converting it into gas, compressed biogas. 80,000 acres of dry arid land under a lease is being given to Reliance Industries. They're going to do close to 8 nodes, 40,000 crores of investment. And all this got done in the last 8 months here in the state of Andhra Pradesh. TCS is another example. I think a lot has already been said. Yuvraj sir did mention about it. 25 acres of land given at 99 paise. Because we believe that that is the kind of bold leadership we need in Andhra Pradesh to attract the next wave of investments. We closed on TCS. They're launching November 1st. The center is going to start. We're going to lay a foundation for the larger campus. Cognizant is coming to Andhra Pradesh. And few other players, you will hear about them soon. All of them are now going to call Visakhapatnam their home. And a lot of GCCs are also willing to come. So we are not just talking, we are walking the talk. We are willing to make those bold moves. For sectors, industries that are going to create jobs, create micro ecosystems and generate economic activity, we are willing to walk the extra mile. And whatever we do stands the test of time and politics. There were people, activism is good, I'm not against it. There were people who went to court against the package that we gave to TCS, but court threw it out because we followed the process, time tested, and we delivered on it. So we're not here to do tokenism. We mean doing business. So if you also look at it politically, this government, the India government in Andhra Pradesh, came with a clear mandate of creating jobs. We have won 94% of the seats that we contested. 94%. Unheard of in Indian political history. 50% of our legislatures are first-timers. 17 out of the 25 ministers are first-time ministers. So I'm actually one of the senior ministers. This is my second term. It's not my grey beard. It's my second term. But what we bring is raw passion, energy to bring about changes. We are one of the very first states to actually reduce our energy prices by 13 paise. In 17 months, we brought in energy sector reforms. We have reduced our cost by 13 paise per unit. So that's the kind of bold initiatives that this ministry and the group of ministers in Mr. Naidu's fourth term brings. A lot of freshness, a lot of excitement, a lot of energy to get things done. And the third and the most important reason why you should consider us is we believe in the power of clusterization. It's not just about your investment. We will go chase your ancillaries, so your suppliers, and the suppliers. In fact, today I had the opportunity to meet with the leadership of Blue Star, and we discussed about it threadbare. I don't know how many of you know 50% of India's air conditioning gets manufactured in Andhra Pradesh. And with the kind of investment that Blue Star and few other players are doing, we'll be close to 70% in the next 2 years. So what excites me is not just about attracting Blue Star alone. The conversation I had is, boss, give me a Rolodex of all your suppliers. I'll go chase and bring them down. Within a 100-kilometer radius, we believe the importance of clusterization. So 100-kilometer radius, we have to build the entire ecosystem. So I call it vertical and horizontal integration. Now what do I mean by vertical? So let's take an air conditioner. There's the entire indoor unit, which is plastic, the molding, so on and so forth. The electronics that actually go in, to the compressor, to the gas, to the nuts and bolts, to the outdoor unit, metal that is required. My point is all this has to be manufactured within the 100-kilometer radius. So end-to-end integration happening in 100-kilometer radius. That's what I call it vertical. Horizontal is even more exciting, where skilling, education. We spoke about how we can work together in ITI and polytechnics. Look at greater integration with the industry. And not just that, we also spoke about testing. If you have to export certain products to various other countries, those testing companies are for European countries, in Germany or so after. We are now talking about actually bringing them down to that cluster. Test equipment here, domestically. And there are certain equipment in electronics manufacturing which are highly specialized equipment that we can offer as a state, as a service. So we believe in the power of clusterization, a vertical and horizontal integration. A great example of this, we have done it in the air conditioning, and we're going to strengthen on it. The other example of this is what we have done for Kia. Whatever incentives we offered for Kia, we offered it to all their ancillaries. So if anyone wants to make a car today in India, should come to Anantapur. I jokingly say that we are on the better side of Bangalore. We have lesser traffic. So it's a beautiful ecosystem out there. And we have everyone making all the components. So from the dashboard to the instrument gauge, to the seat belt, to the seat, the bumper, the chassis, the whole 9 yards, the ecosystem already exists there. So that's the power of clusterization. And we believe that's exactly what Bharat needs. And we are working, we would love to work with all of you here to create a vibrant ecosystem. As Yuvraj sir has already shared, we have an automotive valley, we are building out a drone valley, we have an amazing ecosystem around renewable energy, where we are working with industry partners to actually bring in trained manpower. We have 2 districts which are focused only on electronics manufacturing. We have 1 district which is only focusing on compressed biogas as the next thrust area. We have 2 districts only focused on aqua, because that's the next big thing for us. We have 1 area only focused on space. For all of you who know about Skyroot, they're going to call Andhra Pradesh their home soon. In the last cabinet, we cleared 300 acres for them. They're building a launching pad in Andhra Pradesh. So we're building an entire space city, the entire ecosystem, in close to, I think, 3,500 acres in Andhra Pradesh. Same project we're doing with ArcelorMittal, pharma, medical devices manufacturing. We have an amazing ecosystem around medical devices manufacturing in Visakhapatnam. So there's a lot of excitement now in Andhra Pradesh. If you followed investor calls in recent time, a lot of talk, a lot of investments coming to Andhra Pradesh. But with all humility, we believe that this is just the beginning. There's a lot more that we can do. And these are the 3 distinct reasons why I believe that you should choose Andhra Pradesh over other states in India. And we're here, of course, to compete. We love competition. We love to compete with other states. I believe that competitive federalism is very, very important for our nation. It makes us stronger. It makes us a lot more alert. And this is an exciting time. So I invite all of you to come visit us, be part of our Partnership Summit, 14th, 15th of November in Visakhapatnam. If I would sum up Visakhapatnam, it's like if Bangalore were to marry Goa and have a child, it's Visakhapatnam. It has best of both worlds. It's one of the most beautiful city, very hospitable people. There's great Araku Valley. I'm sure all of you must be following. Araku coffee has become very popular. So that's been a huge project again from the state. So it's next door. It's one of the strategically important city for India. It's going to be $1 trillion economic corridor that we are building it out to be. Amravati, a greenfield capital city, is again. Mr. Naidu has done Cyberabad. He's doing it all over again with Amravati and India's first 158 qubit quantum computer. Not India, South Asia's first. I'm sorry, I stand corrected. South Asia's first 158 qubit computer, quantum computer is coming to Amravati. And we're going to build the entire ecosystem around it. So a lot of exciting times, a lot of exciting projects. A lot of people ask me, what is the sector that you're focused on? It's too narrow for us. We're eager to get things done. We're looking at across sectors because we have an extremely long coastline. We're a peculiarly long state in that sense. It lends itself for decentralized development, and that is one of the marquee things that we're doing in Andhra Pradesh. So I would request all of you to come visit us, give us a chance, and we will rewrite history together. That's what Andhra Pradesh offers, and thank you very much for having me. I know I'm going off script here, but if any questions are there, I'll be more than happy to answer with the permission of the chair here. So if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer. Yeah, we can get a mic out there, please.
Thanks, sir. My name is Muthu Krishnan, and I run a skill building organization. When you showed the target for 2047, the one sector which had the greatest growth was for skill building, from 25% to 95%. However, I do know that you had Knowledge City, but if you see the tracks which is written over here, there is nothing to do with skill building, and especially since you are from the HRD Minister, Hon'ble Minister. So why there is a absence of a mention of a skill building track over here, when skill building is something which is most needed? And one more thing, I am proud that a fellow CMU is standing there. I am also from Carnegie Mellon. Thank you very much.
Which year are you?
Oh, pretty old, sir, older than yours, but yeah.
Pittsburgh has changed a lot.
That's
needless
right.
to say.
Thank
Thank you. Raj. No, see, if you look at the presentation done, there was a specific focus on skilling. It's very, very important, no second thoughts about it. And that's something that we want to work with you and the industry. Because honestly, what government can do is matchmaking. So what we are doing now is what we call a skill census. The project is ongoing, where we want to assess the skill level. It's easy said than done, because I'm going through the process. I've done a pilot in my own constituency. It's not been easy, because assessing skills across all trades is exceptionally difficult. You know it better than me. So we want to really work on trades that are easy to assess immediately and then build the rest. And we are now creating a portal called Naipuniam, which will link supply and demand in a very seamless manner. I'm going to launch it in November, where industry and then potential employees are on the platform and the skill partner comes in. And that's what we are really excited. Parallelly, I believe the importance of actually taking input from the industry. To be very fair, they know what we should do. So, I'm going to lean on Blue Star to help tell me that air conditioned ecosystem mein kya banna hai? What does it take? And I said, I'll dedicate my ITS Polytechnics. So in that region, I have about 5, 6, I said, we'll dedicate it to you. We'll build the entire ecosystem out for you. That's what we're willing to do. So if you look at it, it's not there in the flyer that we've given, but the presentation specifically talks about skill and the skill upgradation. And HRD is under me. So KG to PG to lifelong learning, as they say. It just shows that the importance that the state is putting behind it. A Carnegie Mellon undergrad, a Stanford MBA handling HRD. There's a clear thrust area and a clear mandate for me to deliver. So we're doing curricular revamp, gender sensitivity. We're doing a lot of very exciting work. And I believe it's just the beginning. Because you understand, education is not overnight. It's again a lifelong learning, and we are in the right direction. And we started our journey. Yeah? Thank you. If I may, and then we'll come back. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I visited the Vijayawada Amravati, program in 2018. Where I'm passionate about seeing how you bring the Singapore ecosystem in your that program, and also visited the Visakhapatnam Blast Year program. So what I found the quality of people. That's a very important. That's the growth of what is I'm looking for. That because I'm engaged with CII and business industry actually, and I see there are a lot of funds available in Middle East. Because every country want create the manufacturing ecosystem. Every country nowadays, because they want to fit into their next generation to fit to somewhere. Now they are looking for India partnership, because they want how we create ecosystem here, because you have advantage of the port, where they want to diversify because of sustainability. They want to create all ecosystem, either food processing, manufacturing, many other things, and same they want to duplicate in their country. It's a small level actually, So how, what is requirement? It's required facilitation from the state government. And importantly, there are many innovation. I'm Vishal Sangvi, Innovation Business Accelerator. I have a network of 3,000 scientists, and we're looking for developing the innovation, which is world is not there. No big brand is there. So I'm looking for some state who can be host new brands, because where our new innovation brand can be reach out to the entire world. Because if we cannot export anything, we cannot become a leader. So I want that to be how the Andhra has leadership for building our nation, which is your leaders also there, Chandrababu Naidu ji actually. So I want to know what the direction, how you can become a host for building a new brands, which is a state can host for the new innovation, where you bring the cluster of entire innovators across the world, and those kind of somewhere I can help you. Something you have the leadership vision actually. Thank you.
Thank you. No, our engagement with the UAE is very strong. In the past, we've worked with Singapore, we've gone back, we've renewed our understanding with them, and we're going to work with them. But parallelly, we're also working with the UAE government. The Honorable Chief Minister is actually going to UAE, and we're doing a round table with the ministers there, the counterparts there. So we're working on building deep relationships across sectors. So last time, the Honorable Minister of UAE was down with almost close to 200 of the industry titans in Vijayawada. And now we are doing vice versa. So we are exposing, both parties to look at possible areas of collaboration, and we would love your input on that. On the second bit, yes, building a global brand is a passion for the Honorable Chief Minister. So he's really passionate about it. And what we've done is, there is a group of It's called the Griffin Group, which houses the self-made billionaires across India who build startups and across sectors. So we had a chance to host them in Visakhapatnam. The Honorable CM was there for breakfast, I was there for dinner. And one thing we agreed is we should build a global brand in the next 5 years. So that's something that we're willing to work. And the Ratan Tata Innovation Hub, as Yuvraj sir has said, each node is being guided and funded also by titans of industry in their own right. And they're going to help us build global brands. And that's what really excites us. So we would love to hear from you. And I think a follow-up session with CII, and we can take the conversation forward. Yeah? Thank you very much. I had a hand there. The mic is.
Good evening. My name is Rajiv Bhatia, a student of business strategy. I don't know about Andhra Pradesh being a new state in any way, but it's definitely a forever young state. I was at the Partnership Summit in Hyderabad in 2003 January, and it was quite an experience. You've spoken about what Andhra Pradesh is about. But presently my interest now after working for about three and a half decades has gone upstream into working with the rural economy and helping farmers get organized, professionalized and formalized. And we see many farmer producer companies coming up. I'm very close to the Northeast also. I know that Andhra Pradesh is also very close to the Northeast. So I just wanted to ask you about, the momentum that is there to get these farmers organized and make sure that they stick on, the next generation stick on with this profession, because they tend to be leaving and doing other things. So if you could reflect on that, please. Thank you so much.
No, absolutely. I think that's a very, very good question. So let's talk about Bharat for a minute. So what's very important here is agriculture. And if you looked at the slide, we are predominantly an agrarian state to start. We believe in the power of horticulture. And we believe in crop diversification. If you look at the Rayalaseema region, which was historically dry and arid land, we've been able to leapfrog. In 5 years, between 14 and 19, we've done some exciting work around banana, mango, and few other specific commodities, where primary and tertiary processing was actually done in that ecosystem. So we've been able to leapfrog in that sense. So horticulture mission is again something very close to the Honorable Chief Minister's heart and this administration's heart. So we are very focused on sectors and districts. So horticulture of this commodity is going to be in this district or these two districts, given the agroclimatic condition. And we are looking at, of course, attracting investors and partners in processing, because capturing the entire value chain. So we've done that with banana, dragon fruit, chiku, mango, of course, we are known for it. And we believe that not only growing varietals that India wants, but what the world wants. This is something that we're talking about it, we're building the entire ecosystem. The other great example is we're working on getting dates. That's the next big frontier for us. There's huge opportunity there, and I've seen it. So that's the other thing we're building. East-West Godavari is all aqua. In shrimp, we are number 1 in the world. We're very focused on it. Now we're looking at how do we get into the processing value chain, and how do we sort of modernize the entire ecosystem and make it sustainable. So that is mitigation of the entire drainage, the whole water being recycled, cleaned up, so on and so forth. So we're actually working on projects like that. So this is something that's again very close to us. Dairy is another big area for Andhra Pradesh. If you've seen the trajectory, we've done exceptionally well. A lot of investments are coming even in the dairy sector to Andhra Pradesh, and we'll continue to push ahead in that sense. Araku coffee is well known. We're looking at diversification there. We're known for a chili. Turmeric is big. So there are again clear areas that are available, and we can look forward to working with you and see how we can make this a more meaningful journey. Thank you. Yeah, I can come back to you.
Great talk, sir. My name is Radesh Kanumuri. I've set up a venture capital fund, and I invest in AI-first SaaS companies looking into the US markets, or basically the global markets. I've been in the space for 10 plus years, personally made around 20 plus investments. And before getting into the venture capital world, I was heading IBM India's accelerator program, and I used to work with Mr. Mulli from FluentGrid with collaboration with startups and the organization. And I personally hail from Kakinada. I have two questions, sir. So one is basically, especially when you're looking into the AI SaaS whole ecosystem, how do you want to encourage new startups coming in this particular space? And second is one of the observation that I have had in this space is that early stage startups need customers. And one customer in the early stage is equivalent to probably 10 customers when they are like in the subsequent stages. So are there any initiatives or you have any plans to make initiatives to see that there can be some adoption from the government side for early stage AI SaaS companies?
To answer the first question, both are intertwined, the first and second question, right? That is where we are looking at the Ratan Tata Innovation Hub taking the lead. So I don't want to create an accelerator or an incubator that is a glorified real estate. I want to be very focused on actually mentoring. We've done this between 14 and 19, where we had real estate and we said companies can come plug and play, but we've seen success, but very limited success. That's when we realized we can do better. And now we are actually working with industry. So if you look at it, there's specific industries who are coming to actually nurture each node of the Ratan Tata Innovation Hub. And then what they bring is, of course, their industry connects and their own companies. And these are all large companies in their own right in India, one of the larger ones in India. So they are willing to give access to market. And then wherever government needs to be involved, of course, the CEO of the RTIH, she's a young IAS officer from IIT Kharagpur. She's now our CEO. So she's willing to now then give access to the entire state and our ecosystem. So that's the way we are sort of building this out. So
Thank you.
it's a short answer for a long question, but that's the way we want to do it. Thank you.
So hello. Yeah, myself Ashish Kaswa. I am a technocrat electronics engineer, now ventured into agriculture sector. And I want to bring your focus towards, because all these things are integrated in one future engineering material, which is missing in your, which is having smallest economic cycle, environment friendly and sustainable, which is known as a future engineering wood, and it is bamboo. And these days I am working in bamboo, and the bamboo sector, it's $30 billion economy world over. We have very good potential for growing bamboo. Unfortunately, due to the, it was classified into forest due to during British time, which was brought out of in 2017. It is again a greenfield project or a sector which should be considered in your projects also. If you want any kind of that, I can just help you out. I worked with this with Gadkariji also, so I can just.
No, please, if you can share it with CII and they'll connect us.
So just I would like to have a contact person with whom I can connect.
Yeah, I'll have CII do that. Yeah?
Yeah.
I think the CII leadership will put us together. Yeah? Question in the back. And yeah, go ahead. Then we'll come back to you.
Hey, good evening, sir. I'm from the cybersecurity industry. I run a deep tech cyber firm. With all the plans that were showcased, it seems to me that cyber is going to be a critical supply chain to make all of this work well and keep the value in the state. What are your policies on this regard? Are you attracting in cybersecurity investment, and have you guys thought this through?
Honestly, we don't have a specific policy for companies in the cybersecurity space. For lack of, the way we've sort of bundled it, I think we just defined it as this IT space.
Not that way. I mean, to actually a policy for all of these companies to implement cybersecurity to safeguard the entire supply chain.
So I think I'll be putting the cart in front of the horse. So
Right.
I think I'm now focused more on attracting investors to now come and actually start off the centers, and I would request you to do the same thing in Visakhapatnam. And that's where all these companies are going to land up. So again, it depends on sector, right? So steel, medical devices manufacturing, GCCs, Pharma, Vishakhapatnam. Aqua, again, the 2 districts. Quantum, there's Amravati, and education is Amravati, sports is Amravati. Then there are specific manufacturing hubs that we have sort of earmarked. So based on which sector you would cater to, that's the area that I think potentially you would look at investing. But as a state, we cannot mandate that, this is the standard.
Thank you. I will consider that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we have yes.
Sir, good evening. I'm Mehul Dani from FinTech Biz News. It's a media company. What are your USPs in terms of promoting fintechs, startups, IT-enabled services in the state? And what are your talent pool available to support the development of the IT industry as a whole? Local human resource and talents. Thanks.
Great, thank you. The first one, we have a clear startup policy, so I'll be more than happy to share that. The incubator/accelerator is the Ratan Tata Innovation Hub. So Vishakhapatnam also has a node, and that's where it will be predominantly focused on the sectors that Vishakhapatnam is going to focus on attracting, the investments it's going to attract. The third part, the idea for us is to build this entire ecosystem in a very symbiotic manner. So that's where, we believe in the partnership of the private sector coming in, and we are enabling them to sort of run this entire ecosystem. I'm sorry, I forget your second question. HR, yeah, thank you. Most important question. Okay, globally, if you look at the IT pool, close to about 35% would be Indians. And in that, 40% will be from the Telugu-speaking states of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. So we are the suppliers of IT talent globally. So talent is of no dearth in Andhra Pradesh, especially in the IT space. So if you look at why TCS, Coxy, and few other players who will be announced soon are coming, it's because we have the talent. The talent pool exists. Even in their companies, currently, there's a huge workforce coming from Andhra Pradesh. Historically, because we were erstwhile Andhra Pradesh, which was Hyderabad as a capital, all the pool used to go to Hyderabad. Post bifurcation, it took us a bit of time to find a feet on the ground, but we've done it now. And that's why everyone's looking at coming to Vishakhapatnam as far as IT is considered, and then Amravati as far as quantum is considered. So there's a clear thrust area, clear focus. In terms of educational institutions, we are known for it in the IT sector. Of course, we have the IITs. We now have SRM, WIT. BITS is coming to Amravati. So BITS Pilani, after that, is now doing a campus, BITS Pilani, Dubai, and then now Amravati. So 90 acres, they're going to start soon. So talent will be no problem. And we have it. And as IT Minister, once Naipunyam platform launches, which is about a month away, click of a button, you can assess based on age, education, skill level. Because in IT, it's easier to look at the skill assessment or skill census. We're actually going to do that. So on touch of a button, you'll actually have talent available. And if there's any shortage in any specialities, let me know, and as a skill minister, I'll ensure we deliver on it. Thank you. Great, so thank you very much for giving me this time. Thanks for the patient hearing. And I look forward to seeing all of you in Vishakhapatnam. Thank you very much, and Jai Hind.
Honorable Minister, thank you for an insightful address and for reaffirming the Government of Andhra Pradesh's commitment to creating an investor-friendly ecosystem. May I now invite Mr. Vinayak Pai, Chairman, CII Maharashtra State Council and Managing Director and CEO, Tata Projects Limited, to give the closing remarks.
Good evening. Honorable Minister Nara Lokesh, Minister for HRD, IT, Electronics and Communications, RTG, Government of Andhra Pradesh. Dr. N. Yuvraj, IAS, Secretary to Government, Industries and Commerce, Government of Andhra Pradesh, my fellow CII dignitaries and all guests who have come today. I want to first of all thank all of you for finding time to come and join us today. On behalf of CII, I want to assure you that this is just the beginning of what's going to be a very exciting event.
For nearly 3 decades, the CII Partnership Summit has served as one of India's most influential platform for global economic dialogue. It has brought together heads of state, ministers, global CEOs, policymakers, and thought leaders. And this is the 30th one, and this promises to be a blockbuster one from what we can hear, because it's going to be held in one of the most progressive states of Andhra Pradesh this time. Minister, your comments about the 3 reasons for coming to Andhra Pradesh is like a offer which no one can refuse. So I'm sure that everyone here in the audience will look forward to joining in this event and leveraging everything which is there in Andhra Pradesh. And it's really great to hear the forward-thinking ideas which you have, and all those 3 reasons of leadership with proven track record, the speed of doing business, and the power of clusterization are really key to this dialogue which will happen, so that we can really bring all the industry and CII and the government together and look at what policies progression we can make. It's great to see the dreams which Dr. Yuvraj showed of 2047 to become an economy of 2.4 trillion, which is the size of what India was a few years ago. So I think it's really progressive to look at all those ideas. So I think it's been a great event, and we have learned so much, and it has really, I'm sure, created a lot of interest in the audience today to join for the Partnership Summit in Andhra Pradesh. And I, for one, will be there, and I'm sure everyone here feels the same. So thank you once again, and look forward to a great event. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pai. With this, we come to an end to the Mumbai roadshow of the 30th CII Partnership Summit 2025. Thank you for being an active audience and joining us today. We request you to stay back for a networking dinner. Thank you.